You guys know that trick for extension cords? When you coil it up, if you coil it up, bringing your ends together, and then, you know, make your loops, coil the whole thing up. When you go to uncoil it, keep your ends together, throw the whole thing out, and it almost always does not get tangled. So, pretty cool trick I learned a while ago, actually from a guy who did a whole bunch of setup and stuff for concerts and theater stuff and all that kind of stuff. So every event where they would go and pull up all of their cables and cords and stuff, that's how they wound it up, and it never got tangled. So pretty cool. Hey guys, welcome to Flat Creek Outdoors. I'm Phil. Thanks for tuning into the channel. If you've got equipment like tractors and mowers and ATVs and all that, there is one repair that you want to make sure you're always prepared to do. And today I'm going to tackle it for the first time on my Kubota tractor, and hopefully we can get this figured out and get back to work here doing the things that we need to get done. Stick around, it's going to be a fun one. Just going to get started by airing this back up. Fortunately, it looks like a tire hasn't popped off the bead, so we maybe won't have to deal with that today. And I think these tires can go up to 45 psi, it says on the sidewall, but we'll just take it up into the mid-30s, and that should get us where we need to be right now. There we go. Anywhere there's some dirt between the tread, I'll try to knock that out real quick, and we'll see if the hole that we're dealing with is here on the exposed part of the tread. If I need to roll it back, we'll do that. I just got soapy water here. Nothing yet. Ah, there it is. It's actually so small it's kind of hard to see, but I can now see it. I know where it is. I'm going to fire the tractor up, bring this up here, and I'm going to turn the wheel out this way so I got some more room to work. Right here I'd have to work under the loader arm, and I don't want to have to do that. Alright, well, what we got today, this is something that I've used a couple times before, primarily on car and truck tires. Never done it on a tractor. Some of you guys might even say you shouldn't use these on tractors, but whatever, I'm going to do it anyway because I think it'll work just fine. This is just a cheapo slime plug kit. You can pick these up at Walmart, Tractor Supply, anywhere like that. It comes with a couple of these little glue plug things. They're rubber plugs. Comes with a little bit of rubber cement or contact cement. It comes with a T-handled tool there to clean out the hole that you need to plug, and then it comes with this tool that you'll use to shove the plug in the hole, and that's pretty much it. So hoping, since I've never done this before, that this works just like a car or truck tire. I've got to find my hole again. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Alright, so it is right there. Just going to keep my finger there so I don't lose it. And the first thing we do is try to shove this down in that little pinhole there. That's a tiny little hole. I wonder what did that. And obviously once we pull this out, there's going to be a whole lot more air coming out than there was before. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing ready. I don't want it to kind of drain itself, and certainly don't want to risk that tire coming off the bead. These little things, now I've had this sitting around for a while. I don't think they're supposed to be like this, but these little plug things are pretty sticky. And you will add additional rubber cement to these things. They come with this texture, and that gives them more gluing surface, so when they get shoved into the hole, they can hopefully seal up really tight. If you've got a bigger hole, you might need 2 of these. Like there was one time on a truck tire, I got a big bolt stuck in my tire, and I used 2. I actually used 3 in that application, and it held up just fine. But that's where it's going to feed it on through until it's at the halfway point. And then this will get shoved down in that hole, and then anything that sticks out, we'll just clip it. So first we'll go ahead and clean the hole. Okay. We'll get our contact cement ready. Put that all over that bad boy. Okay, and then we'll shove this in there. Okay, never had that happen. I've never had the plug come back out. I think given how that acted, probably because there was too much soap there maybe, but given how that acted, I think I'm going to go ahead and shove another plug in there. Alright, that's how it's supposed to work. When you pull it right back out, it's supposed to cut it, and then the plug stays in there at the depth that you put it in there. So that looks about right. We'll let that contact cement set up for 5 minutes or so. We'll double check it with the soapy stuff, and then we'll clip all that off. If this is your first time to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Wanted to tell you a little bit about who we are. This channel is actually an offshoot of Woods Tree Farm. We started a Christmas tree farm 2.5 years ago, but we realized that many of you are more interested in all the other work that goes on around our property. So we created this channel, Flat Creek Outdoors, to talk about tractors and firewood. Started a firewood business last year, and other projects and property maintenance and stuff around here. So if that's interesting to you, hit subscribe if you don't subscribe already. We'd love to have you following along. And this upcoming spring, we've got a lot of cool projects coming up, so I think you'll find it fun and interesting to follow along. Like I mentioned, these plug kits you can get pretty much any retailer near you, but if you want to order through our Amazon store and get it delivered to your home, you can do that with the link in this video's description. And buying stuff through our Amazon store supports the channel, so we appreciate that. All right, let's see if we can get this cut. All my utility knives are a little rusty, but hopefully we can get. All right. One more spray, make sure no bubbles come out. Hopefully that's good to go. That worked great, just like I drew it up in my mind. I'm glad it was so straightforward. I'm sure if the hole was like in the middle of the tread, or if it was on the sidewall or somewhere else, we wouldn't have been able to handle it in as straightforward of a manner as we did today. But it was, you saw where it was. It was down inside the tread, and it was right in the middle of the tire. Very easy to deal with. So hopefully we won't have to deal with that again for a little while. Thanks for following along today, guys. I appreciate you. Obviously, this is a new channel for me, publishing this here in February 2021. If you're watching this at some future date, which many of you will, you know, this is just a little timestamp for you to let you know that we're just starting, and I appreciate every single one of you. So thanks for following along today. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Just in case you're wondering, that wood that I unloaded there in the beginning of the video was some wood that I purchased to resell this year, but it was all too green. So I have a pile of this stuff sitting in my driveway at home that I was initially thinking I could just turn around and resell. That's why I had it delivered there instead of here. And we can't do that, so now I need to bring it out in my little truck, and it's going to take me a few truckloads to do that. I've already done quite a bit of it there. We got, you know, 3 stacks in a row, and then that stuff there, some of it needs to be resplit because some of it's really chunky, so I'll do that another day. But anyway, I know somebody was wondering why I showed that in the beginning of this video, but that's why. Moving the camera is what I do. Walk it over here 200 feet just so I can get this shot. Does this shot look good? Maybe. Hope so.